Hello and welcome, this is Felsbrunn, and we're back with some more of the Farming Simulator 19 playthrough on Felsbrunn. The field over there has been finished. But before I offload the trailer, which is all I really have left to do, I'm going to clean up after the chickens here, so I attach the bucket onto our front loader here. And it should just be a matter of coming in and scooping it up. To raise it up a little bit so we can reach down with the bucket. Yeah, there we go. Not much of a mess, but I just wanted to show what all was entailed with that. For anyone newer to this game. Alright. Let's bring it up. We just need to dump it back into their food bin. Not a lot of food there, but it does bring their cleanliness back up, which gives us full production. I actually probably want to back up a little bit. Yeah. There we go. Alright, that takes care of that. Alright, so I did take a contract to harvest a field. Unfortunately, the canola there did grow unevenly, which is kind of strange because I'm pretty sure that row I planted first, so I don't know why it's behind on growth, but it is what it is. The field I have the contract with to do is going to be field 25 down here. So it's not a very big field, and it's just to harvest wheat. So I'll get on that, but first, I would like to sell, if the barley is still a good price, so double checking, yeah, 725 is a decent price for barley. So we want to go to Port Northwest, which is up here. Okay. I'll probably just do one load of barley. So to do that, we have to grab our trailer and offload, and then grab the barley and sell that. Would be nice to get a little bit of money. Those are a little low right now, but I'm not overly worried. All right. I don't need this front loader, so I might get rid of it here in a second. Okay, we want our barley, which we have quite a lot of at the moment. Okay, excellent. All right, let me switch to front loader. I'm not going to bother taking the... Well, okay, you know what? I will take the bucket off first, just to make it nice and tidy. Okay, then... Oh, I have to lower it. There we go. Alright, off we go. And once I'm done offloading this, I'm going to work on the contract, because until I get even growth on that field, I'm not going to want to do the last stage of the fertilization. Not really too sure where I'm going just yet, but I think I'm on the right path more or less. I might take this dirt path. This is a little bit more direct. So there's a lime station up here. Now I'm curious. I might be able to grab some lime where I'm there, but unfortunately, it wouldn't be in pallet form, so it'd be messy if I did that. So I think I'm just going to leave it for right now. think we get the idea where we need to be. I think I'm gonna pull off here, perhaps. We'll see if it comes through. I don't remember if I've been to this location yet or not. So that looks like the lime station there. Okay, here we are. I might pull up to the lime station just because I'm curious if I can fill up my trailer. Never tried it, but it may work. So this isn't going to give me a ton of money because barley's not worth that much, but every little bit helps. Let's see if we get a fill prompt when we go up to it. Yeah, we could if we wanted to. Alright, I suspected as much, but again, I've never tried it before, so wasn't certain. Alright, back home. I would like to check on the chickens here, so just let us roll a little bit. So we're back up to 100%. Well, we're getting there on the productivity. Still have quite a bit of food in the store. We're up to 63 chickens, 136 liters of eggs. Okay. Nothing really we have to do anything with at the moment. Yeah, we'll cut across. Yeah, I'm just going to keep following this dirt path. Looks like field 18 is growing potatoes. Or is that beets? There's one way to find out. Yeah, it's sugar beets. So it's a little unfortunate. Sugar beets are not something we really want to handle at the moment. Mostly because I'm not sure how I would store it if the prices aren't good. You know what? Let's not go too far here, because I am going to want this once we start this contract. So I'm going to hold on processing this field. There's no rush, and again, I want to have a separation between the two fields. All right. Our poor harvester's getting a little beat up here. Is there a gas station anywhere nearby where we currently are? Not that I see. All right. It'd be nice to fill up at some point. I'm also eventually going to have to do maintenance on the harvester as it is starting to need it. Alright, so this is a little bit of an odd-shaped field. But I don't really alter my strategy on how I handle a field like this. So I'm just going to go along the outside edge, keeping the pipe towards the left. And I guess I'll show you the full ring around, just to make it clear how I would deal with a field of this shape. We've got quite a hill here, so it's slowing us down a bit. Oh, it's interesting. An AI that doesn't have weeds in their field. It's amazing. Alright. Let's see if we have enough room to do the turn. Kind of awkward with this mountain here. I'm gonna try and take it easy, because with big changes in elevation, sometimes you don't get all the crops. Looks like we managed, though. But this is part of the reason why I do this, because eventually that turn's going to be easier and easier to make with this strategy, because I'm going to move further and further into the field with each pass. Okay, turn around. Yeah, so with this, I'm just gonna follow the outside edge rather than try and do square angles. Gonna be a little awkward at this angle here, but we'll just turn in. Eventually this will go away as we do this more and more. Okay, make our turn. And there we have one pass. So I'm just gonna do this until it's all finished up. I don't think this field's gonna take a particularly long time to do, as it's really not all that big. So I'm going to cut here, and we'll be back when I am all finished up. While I was finishing up this field, a great demand event popped up. Unfortunately, having looked at it, it's a great demand in sugarcane, which is not something we're likely going to ever get. So unfortunate that it's not something cool, but that's what it looks like when you've got a great demand. You have that blue arrow, and usually that means you're going to see really high prices. Granted, there already is higher prices than that, so yeah, not all that exciting. All right, so we have to drop off. So first off, wheat. Where's wheat? Good. 739. Is that a good price for wheat? It's not great, but it's okay. All right, so where are we dropping off? We're dropping off on the grain elevator east. Is that the same thing? It is. Okay. I don't think I got everything in the harvester. I can double check that here in a second. What I might do is just keep what's in the harvester. Oh, it's a very small amount. Oh, well. Alright, so where are we going? We're going to Granover East. I'm fairly certain I have not been to this location. Oh, no, wait, no, I have. What am I thinking? Definitely been to this place. Yeah, so I might sit on the wheat. Then again, I could just sell this wheat because it is at the place that is a good price. So you know what? I'm just going to dump everything here. If it finishes off the contract rate, at least it should. We'll keep the 700 or so wheat. It's not a lot, but not really worth delivering that as well. So we'll just take the harvester home and drop that off. So yeah, the port in question is also going to flash on the mini map. But again, it's sugarcane, so not something I'm likely going to get for a number of different reasons. First off, I'm not likely going to grow it. And I doubt the AI is going to grow it too. And even if they did, it would require specialist equipment, and it would take an extremely long time to harvest. So yeah, I don't think so. I played around with the harvesting of sugarcane and sugar beets and other things just to get an idea of how it works. And sugarcane, from what I've seen, is the most difficult of any of the crops to grow. There are some upsides to it. But really, what it comes down to it, I can't afford, even leasing the equipment, I can't really afford that. So unless an AI has it on their field, which again, I doubt. Alright, so I'm just going to offload the whole thing. I don't really care about stopping for the contract. And I don't see a reason why not just to end the contract once we get to that point. There we go. That's the contract finished, and then the rest is just going to be excess money. We get another 1,800. The contract doesn't pay me all that much. No, I didn't loan any equipment, so it should be the full amount, but it's only 1,200. So all told, what do we make for 4,000 there? But hey, it's something. May get some maintenance on our tractor. It doesn't super need it, but it shouldn't be too expensive. We did just get some cash on hand right there, so I wouldn't mind. Fuel's still okay, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. Yeah, that's one thing I'm noticing about this map, is that getting fuel is going to be inconvenient, especially for things like our harvester. Because our harvester is slow. I guess there's a fuel station down below the shop there, so not too bad. Alright, I'm going to just pop over here, get some maintenance done to tractor while we're nearby the store. Okay, repair. It's going to cost 310 euros. I'm all right with that. Fortunately, they didn't clean it. What kind of repair shop repairs a tractor but doesn't clean it? Now, we can get equipment to clean our tractors and other equipment, but costs 4,500. I just don't feel like financially I'm in a good spot right at the moment with other ambitions that we have, so I'm not going to worry about it right this second. Alright. Just going to stick this right here. Alright. Let's go get the harvester. I'll walk from here. Not that far. So yeah, I don't know what's going to be going on for us as far as the contracts go in the nearby fields. Unfortunately, this one's in the removed tops, although this looks maybe withered. I mean, we can check that. I guess not. So 17's growing in, but most of the rest of the fields are just on the cultivated stage, so they haven't even planted. So 17's a possibility though, because it's a, you know, it's kind of advanced. We also have 16 over here. It's a little further out, but I don't know what crop it is. I'd have to check. But there might be a delay before we get any more contracts done, because I really don't want to go out as far as we did for that one that was on field 2. That's a little too far out for me, especially if we're going to use our own equipment. And it's kind of a big field as well. This field was perfect for me. Didn't pay me a lot, but nice side field, not overly far away. Yeah. I might want to go get this thing fueled up and repaired as well, because it is getting a little low, but yeah, I think for right now I'm not going to worry about it. Let's see if I can squeeze the harvester in for a drop-off. I've already done it once, but I did it going the other way. Yeah, unfortunately, this guy's real slow. I do have my eyes set on the next harvester I'd like to buy, based off of some equipment I've borrowed. I feel like it'd be a definite upgrade over this guy. Which is not a bad starting harvester. But I think this is pretty high up on our list of first things to replace. Unfortunately, it's very expensive to replace, so not sure when that's going to happen. I guess it depends on what else is going on with our farm. Because I wouldn't mind taking a loan to make it happen, but at the moment, with the farm being what it is, this harvester works fine. This should do it. Okay, just a little bit more wheat to... Okay. So still just the one case of eggs. Alright. Let me put the harvester away. So, I'd like to wait until the other part of this field gets to a stage where I can do that second stage of fertilizer. Because the part of the field on the right, I believe, is ready. This strip here is not. And I don't know how many hours it's going to be before we get the next tick of growth, so maybe we start on this field over here, working on it. I should already have the seed set up to be what I want, which is we're going to do oats, just because it's the one thing we don't have at the moment, other than sunflower and corn, which we can't grow ourselves anyway without more equipment. So, yeah, I'd like to do oats. And I think this field that we have here is perfect for it. Let me do another quick price check before we commit to anything, and see if there's anything else we want to sell while we have the options to do so. So, price checks. Barley has gone down, so it makes no sense to sell that. Haven't really seen much of a price change in wheat. Don't have any oats. Canola, at best, looks like it's 1,225, which I think is a bad price for that. Yeah, we're looking for more than 1,300, like 1,350-ish, give or take, is what we'd be looking for there. Soybeans, best price I see is 1,560, I think. And for soybeans, I don't think that's good price either. Yeah, for soybeans, we're looking to like more in the 1,700 park. So no good prices that I see at the moment. So let's just worry about accumulating things until the prices are good. You know, one thing I could set up while we're waiting is I could set up the fertilizer, which we are going to need. So let me hop out of this guy. All right. Just going to do a little bit of an exchange. Drop you off here. Pull around. We'll pick up the fertilizer. Now I'm going to go to the store and pick up the last bit so we consolidate. Because it should be only 200 liters over there. Although that being said, I'm not really sure what we're going to need first, the fertilizer or the crop protection. Because if it's going to be several more hours before we get that growth, technically we might need the crop protection first. Oh well, this gets that over here. It's something I needed to do eventually anyway. And it pulls everything that we have over here in the store. This tractor shouldn't need maintenance or anything. It hasn't really been all that heavily used. There we go. Now we're full up. I think we more or less have gotten into the groove of taking care of our farm and then hitting up contracts as we can. The chickens are kind of slow burn right now, but they'll pick up. The more chickens we have, the more eggs we'll produce. Alright, I'm just going to stick this right here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, this doesn't damage crops, so it's good. That took a while to slow down. Okay. Yeah, really, honestly, I think that's about as much as we can do right now. As far as contracts go, I'm only really interested in harvesting contracts, so Field 24 might be something we could do. I don't know where Field 15 is, but it's sugar beets. We already, I think, saw that one, perhaps. Potatoes, no thanks. Sunflowers is doable. I would have to loan the equipment because I don't actually own it. But again, I have to check where Field 24 and Field 16 are. Field 16 seems to be fairly large, whereas Field 24 is much more doable. I'm actually leaning towards doing that. I don't see any other harvesting jobs yeah. So where's Field 24? Just to be certain what we're talking about here. Field 24 is all the way over there. Well, that's not very convenient. It's not super far away from the shop, though, which is where we're going to be coming from with the goods, or the what we're going to borrow. And then the other one was Field... I honestly don't remember. Field 16, I believe? Yes, Field 16. Which is this, this big one here. That one's going to take a long time. I don't know if I really want to be tied up that long. I think the right move here is to work on field 19, get it going, see where field 20 is, and maybe do the field 16. It's a very large field. It's sunflowers. I've never done sunflowers, so that'd be an interesting thing to do from that perspective. At least I think it was the field 16 that was the sunflowers. Yeah. So I think for that reason, I'm going to hold off. And we've got more time on field 16 than we have on 24, so we'll see. But for right now, let's just work on the fields at our farm first, prioritize them. All right, where do I want to start? This is the most challenging corner. So maybe start here. Okay. So down, on, double check what type of seed we're doing. We're doing oats, which is what I want. Excellent. All right, go. All right, did we get that bit back there? Maybe. Looks like we did. All right, keep going. Yeah, this big hill kind of slows us down a bit. Normal speed for this without having to deal with a massive hill. It's about 15 kilometers an hour with everything on, from what I've seen. But we have to deal with that massive hill, so that is what it is. Okay. That's one pass. I don't know how clean it was. About there, maybe. Yeah, I was afraid because there was a couple spots on the hill where there was maybe not the most even stuff going on, so let me see if I can get that bit. There we go. After spending time with the harvester, which that particular harvester with the equipment running, although I think most harvesters about this, is going 10 kilometers an hour. We feel zippy. Okay. So I'm going to finish this up myself. Off camera. I think this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in this video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.